Hey Matt, happy Wednesday. Just got done physical therapy. I am sorry to hear you're still feeling under the weather, but I think the best thing you can do is just stay home and rest, especially with the state of the world. Going out with a weak immune system now is probably not the best idea, so I think being a little bit more conservative in your approach to getting better is important. And that leads me perfectly into our discussion for today. I wanted to get back to you on your conservative versus creative mindset. Um, First and foremost, I love these conversations. I'm going to say it over and over. I know I say that each video, but I really do. They're thought-provoking, they're challenging, as we kind of go back and forth on our viewpoints, the hope, the goal is that it expands consciousness, right? It expands the way we view the world, the way we view ourselves, the way we view business, and that's really important. Challenging your thought process is a very important thing, and as we get older, the natural state is to, I believe, not only become more conservative, but also become more fixed. And so the challenge with that becomes balancing the creative and the conservative. I think if you notice a lot of older people, what we can learn is the fact that they tend to slow down. They can be more mindful on how they make decisions, which I think is a very important trait. And I think it also does highlight the conservative nature of their thinking. They are, sorry, I had to turn off an alarm. That's why you saw my finger just get in the middle of the camera. But the challenge with that, and I think what we can all learn as we grow, is finding a healthy balance, right? Because if you become too fixed, if you become too conservative, then that creative energy can really dwindle. And if we have too fixed of a mindset, that normally follows with kind of, how do I put it? Rigidity in thought, which then can lead to rigidity in the body. Because our thoughts, I believe, correlate very much in the well-being of our body. If you are the opposite, if you are in constant creative mode, constant open, constant go, 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 that can also take a toll on your mind and body, because your energy is just being expended all the time without really giving careful consideration and thought, and that can have an adverse effect. The same way as having too fixed of a mindset where you're unwilling to then push yourself to new creative endeavors, new trains of thought. Being open to different viewpoints can lead to rigidity in the body, which can then lead to disease and, a shutting down of the body, because it's not being used. The mind and the body aren't being used in the way that they're meant to be used. Now, I think the older generation probably has the same complaints. Well, not probably, has the same complaints about the younger people, is that they're all go, 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 go. They're not conservative enough. And I think that's kind of a blanket statement. It doesn't mean that there aren't younger people that don't have a very conservative mindset. But if you notice that people that do have that very fixed conservative mindset, no matter what age, they normally deal with a lot of fear in moving forward. They're afraid to take big steps. They're afraid to kind of take those leaps, which I believe ties very directly into creativity. Part of being open and creative, and I've known this my whole life because that's how I've been, is you build a muscle where you become less uncomfortable to take big risks. Now, the challenge with that is, without the proper conservative balance, taking the big risks is good, but then making sure that they stick and that they can stay and have lasting momentum and value means also balancing that willingness to go all in, willingness to push past your comfort zone, and then find the space of grounded balance and conservative mindset. So I believe that really, as we get older, the challenge is the same as when we're younger. It's finding the space to have proper balance, to kind of constantly shine a light and put awareness on where we currently are, and also surrounding ourselves with others that may have opposing viewpoints that help us challenge our own viewpoints to find a middle ground. Because, I mean, in my opinion, that's where the real zest and juice in life is finding that middle ground, right? So as I get older, I'll be 45, 3 children, you know, that I'm around every day, my wife. It's finding ways to balance both sides, to stay creative, to stay hungry, to stay enthusiastic, but also to remember to take time to reflect, to make some more focused and conservative decisions, and to continue to do that, but also be willing, as I become more conservative in the way I look at things, also be willing to push myself to try new things, to be open to try new things, to not fall into the fixed mindset. What do you think about that, Matt? What are your feelings? I think this is a good, worthwhile discussion to kind of keep going. I think the next one I'll do is going to be something creative. I'm just going to show some more art. So tomorrow and the next day I'm going to go into the shop, do some filming, and edit something kind of fun together. We'll do some sculptures, maybe some mold making, and just kind of go into that realm. But today I thought it was really important to kind of get back to you on your last video, which I thought was really, really good. I hope you feel better. I hope you take good care of yourself today. Get as much rest as you can. Drink lots of water. You know, all the stuff that us parents will say, which I'm sure your parents are saying the same thing to you. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't considered subscribing, please do so. If you like what we're putting out, please hit the like button. And we'll see you on the next video.